dynamics going on. Yep. And we are going to... Yep. Let's go here. Thank you. There's going to be more enemies in here, which is just great. Those things too. Oh, I hate these things so much.
Yeah, dude, that thing like knew your trajectory. Like, I don't know why the AI is so good.
No other enemy is
normal.
No other enemy is this hard. No other enemy.
What's the matter, Luna?
She knows I'm playing.
I am not scared. I am Harry.
Dude, just take... Harry, you got some bullets. Just do what you need to do, man. You know what you need to do. Just end it.
Yeah, really.
Just end
Nothing useful.
it. So we got the library reserve key.
Like a body falls and he looks at it and he's like, nothing useful.
So we want to head back to where we came, which is, again, as always, great. We are in green, kind of caution. The enemy is far away, far away! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, this game forced... Oh my god. It was not there the first time.
Parker's actually dying.
I am. This is. Oh! Why?
I turned off the light. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna miss!
Oh my!
I hate you so much! And that freaking grab takes so freaking much. Alright, so, where are we? Right. Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Ooh, healthy.
Wow.
Thank you, base health drinks.
Wow. Oh, not even yellow.
You're somewhere. Oh, it's one of those. Dude, those things sucks because those little like shadow things,
see-through
they don't
shadow
hit you. They don't hit they only hit you in very, very specific situations, right? But they always make that noise, so
Right.
you're like,
And then you gotta go through so cautiously.
so annoying. All right, so
Oh gosh, are those people hanging?
Parker, do you want to know the answer or not?
Yoink.
So that's a great thing.
Wow.
Like, there's like it's
Gosh.
no useful books.
Is it just like a suit or is it a person? It looks like it's just
What
a
do you
suit.
What do you want to hear?
Yeah,
It's a suit.
It's a suit.
It's a
with-
suit. It's a suit.
with
There.
blood.
I mean, not like a suit for a wedding. I mean, like a suit you would wear for like doing like a specific job.
Yeah, it's just- it's
Hearing
just
this, this is actually decently important. Hearing this, the hunter armed with bow and arrow said, "I will kill the lizard." But upon meeting his opponent, he held back, taunting, "Who's afraid of a reptile?" At this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." Then the huge creature attacked, jaws open wide. This was what the man wanted. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot into the lizard's gaping mouth. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defenseless maw, and the lizard fell down dead.
Well, we know how to kill a bad guy now.
This is from an old fairy tale. I remember hearing it as a kid. Well, Harry, your life sucked if that was a fairy tale you were told. Because
It's a good fairy tale. It's like an action, fantasy story.
sounds great.
Guy versus a dragon. This is pretty
Also,
cool.
old fairy
So
tales
we
are
are
awful.
going.
Yeah, there are fairy tales.
This is
for,
an
like,
old fairy
people-
tale, not a
kids
new
and
fairy
stuff,
tale.
So what we're gonna do is.
Uninstall a game.
Yep. We're going to head over here and not get attacked because there's actually no enemies in a room. Amazing. We're going to head up to the
Can you,
roof.
if you kill these enemies, I mean, I know obviously you wouldn't, but like, do they respawn in the building?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
I feel
no.
like that's probably the only reason that we beat it when I remember playing this when it came out with a friend. And I feel like the only reason was like we systematically like.
So this is a part, if you don't know it, could be really, really tough. So in this little corner, there's this little spot right here, right? And if you go and you press it, you see there's a hanging key just out of reach, right? So what you want to do, now you go and you turn on the water, right? And the water gets, the water just goes down that nothing special hole. So what you do is you take this ball and fill it up, and then
the
you...
water goes through. Hey, this
It's like
is
Harry,
why we don't have adventure games anymore because they just wrap them up into everything else.
No. Although I gotta say, I would much rather play this in like do that in a like Sam and Max game
Oh yeah.
than this.
Guaranteed.
So Unfortunately, we have to go back down to the dang clock tower, which is fun.
So what did that flush it down?
Yeah,
there?
it flushed it down, and it's a classroom key, which is really important.
It's weird that the water is just like beautiful crystal blue.
I know, right?
Should've been
Everything
like blood.
about this is horrible.
It's that classroom key to enter that one on the second floor. I am pretty sure, but unfortunately,
It's like, this is the freshest water.
we
I've
have
ever
to
drank.
head back down to the first floor. We're just gonna walk straight down both sets of stairs, and then walk back up. Yeah, it is weird. Like it's like good water and like set up all nice.
Refreshing.
It really should have just been like blood or something, as
Yeah.
cliche as that would have been.
Please, 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 please,
Brown.
please, please, please.
Yeah, brown
Yes.
might have been worked better.
Yas, queen. All right, so
Or black. Just ink. Oh gosh.
he's gonna get me.
Oh!
Don't.
Damn! Oh!
Oh my god.
That was literally 1 pixel.
That might
was
have
pixel perfect.
actually killed me.
That was frame perfect.
All right, so we need to.
Oh, that would have been the worst. Would you just quit?
Please. All right, so that's the classroom key. We unfortunately need to go through here again. Okay, cool.
Nice.
I don't know how people speedrun this game. By the way, the speedrun in this game is less than an hour, because if you skip everything, it really, like, if you skip all the cutscenes, there really isn't, like, that much gameplay. And especially if you know exactly what you're doing. Now, we are
You
going...
never once look at the map.
Yes. Okay. Oh my god.
And like, so
from
we're
you
watching-
guys watching, does it look like I'm doing poorly?
Well, because we can't feel the tank control, so it's like,
Ah.
why are you cutting in faster? But it's like I can't. Do you know what I mean? But we don't feel that.
This is one of the things I hate about this game. Almost always... What the hell? Okay, so I have to use it up here. Cool. Almost always the keys are used automatically, but there are some situations where they aren't used automatically. Now that one is, but...
What's up? Oh, jeez. You're already in this room. Why? Oh my god, there's...
This sucks. Alright, cool. Ah,
Hey!
thank you, Based. Now, the good news is, once we're out of the school, there's, like, a room that we go to in a little bit that is, like...
This music, thank you.
Pretty lots of energy drinks, energy drinks, health drinks.
If it was Spencer playing this
So...
game. Rock stars! Give me a rock star.
I'm a rock star, baby.
I need to find Cheryl.
So,
Give me my Nas.
the way it's really set up actually really cool. You can't get, because of how it's set up and that's all crossed off, you can't get here until you go the whole way and do all that crap. We are at the end of the game.
Thank God.
What if
And
you
that was
got
a good game.
What if you got a letter from Ferris and it's like, I'm at Silent Hill? Would you just be like, see ya?
See?
Sorry, bud.
I forget if it's the boiler or not. I think it is. Yeah, so let me
Spencer
check
doesn't
the
even
other
want to consider the question, Trevor.
I would rather...
Even as a joke.
I would a million times rather go to Raccoon City.
But that wasn't the question.
Oh, baby! Aw, I'm glad I checked this room.
He's gonna avoid it so he doesn't have to answer.
If I...
Wait, why do you... There's health drinks.
Yeah, I thought I saw it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh,
Oh, it's an
ampoule.
ampoule. Oh, freaking sweet. Thanks, guys. That's the... So, health drink is the smallest. First aid kit is medium. And then ampoule is, like, the biggest. Not only does it do... this is actually one of the worst... okay.
So it does health, but then what? Is
It
there,
continues to
Oh.
like help you. So this is just one of those really terrible puzzles where
Right.
like if you don't know the
Yeah.
answer, you will just try over and over again. There's two different ones that you can turn two different ways.
Right.
I just thought about it. I'm actually playing SH for an LP. I just hate myself.
Well, you did the SH4.
Well,
I
don't
did do the worst one.
worry. Nice!
And that's it. Or else you could spend a million hours trying it. So let's get ourselves a little ready. Okay.
Nothing's gonna happen, right?
So, I'm gonna guess you're gonna shoot something in the mouth.
Yep, a literal giant lizard.
Nice. very unsettling. I mean,
come
like,
on.
to present something that out of control, like, you would expect to just fight a big version of the little kids you've been fighting. What the heck? What was that? Is that a person?
Yeah, he's like burning at this.
I never understood this room.
There's no other
Is
Silent
that-
Hill
What? Oh my
that gets
gosh.
this ridiculous amount of like.
Good lord.
Okay, that was weird. All right. I don't know why that. Okay. All right.
Reload!
Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. It never takes this many shots. I'm like,
Well, at least you found a bunch of shotguns. Hey.
yes. Okay. Okay.
That
it
is-
looks.
that is definitely an
it
insta-kill.
looks super dumb, but like if this was a game made nowadays that had like a save point
Right.
right before, it's nothing. But I haven't saved yet, and that is an insta kill.
Right.
So the thing about this game is like that's pretty much the most bullets you ever put into an enemy. There's never times where you have this like Resident Evil 4 style huge thing where you're running around and whatever. It's literally just kill something before it kills you. And that's a great example of like there's if you didn't find that thing, you would just shoot it a bunch and then it would open its mouth and you'd of course instinctively walk away and be like, okay. Oh, thank
What was
goodness.
that? Was that your wife?
No.
We'll find out.
that?
We will
Is
find
he asking about the
That-
lizard?
Marker always
Oh.
asking the
Who
relevant
in the
question.
hell was that?
At least that's like some emotion.
He sees a girl and he's like,
Would she date me?
and if you notice, this is actually
I
specific.
need a new daughter.
This is specific for the story. The church bells are ringing.
Is that K for Karen Gordon?
Maybe. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna
Hey,
check
back
this.
in regular school.
I figured.
The
Thank
frame
God.
rate.
Don't.
So we're not in like, we're not in scary world.
No.
So is it like, you just like appeared there? I missed that part. What was the transition?
When I went into the clock tower and then walked out the other side.
Gotcha. That's
So I'm heading to that church. I need that K Gordon key to get into someone's, I think, backyard. I think it is something like that. So that, in my opinion, is the hardest part of the game because when you get to the next major area, the enemies are harder, right? But there's less of them, so there's more reason, in my opinion, to kill them. And the other good part about that is we have 135 freaking bullets now.
Wow.
Which, unfortunately, each enemy takes 7 to 10 bullets, so that's like 14 enemies.
Wow.
Which sounds like a lot, but imagine if we just walked around in Silent Hill just shooting everything, especially this dog that's going to be standing right outside here.
There's no dog around.
Thank you, Based Silent Hill, for that 1 second of being nice to me.
I think the Silent Hill has the best atmosphere of suspense and mystery because there was that moment where you fought that lizard and like you beat him and it just fades to black and you're in this like mysterious room that's unexplained
Yep.
and you just show up somewhere else and it's like, well, this is
one
a
of
cool game.
One of my
I guess I'll keep playing.
there's a lot of, this is the one I was looking for where it like automatically changes. Hey, so that's it.
Ah!
You son of an effing.
Friggin' camera angles.
I legit like I didn't like blow through the game the first time, but I didn't have this like weird luck.
Did you play on easy?
No, I played on normal.
Roasted.
Here's some good news. And you wish.
I actually do.
Wait, there's stuff in the same house you visited? What's going on?
I'm not gonna save yet.
Who's leaving it for you? Is
Wouldn't you like to know?
What's her name?
It's
Sybil?
Barry.
What was her name?
Oh dang it! I thought that there was health drinks in here. I don't want dang bullets. Well, I mean I'll take them. But
I thought you. Oh, you're definitely not saving, huh?
well,
Hey Ben, Q.
what?
That's your Q, Ben. You can do it to him now.
Oh,
Who's that?
Who said that?
I will. This part's actually drawing to a close. Once we get to our next major area, after we watch the craziest character to ever exist in anything ever.
I'm trying to tell you to say.
You want me to save right now? All right.
Hey, listen!
Wait, what's the reasoning for you going to the next place? Is it going to the church because of the church bells, or did they say something else?
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
I thought
just
you said
church.
church
It was just church bells are ringing.
Okay, so they don't even like tell you. It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
church.
They're like, oh, we hear ominous church bells. Better go towards them.
Well, I gotta
Nope!
I gotta be honest. At the very
Oh!
It's just bullets.
Oh, Trevor's getting scared now, too.
I gotta be honest.
It's just bullets.
You haven't met anyone else besides Sybil, so to hear any sort of human thing
That's true.
is probably like, oh, I'm going there.
A church bell would mean, in this world, probably, like, a person pulling a church
Yeah.
Because, like, probably there's not a lot of, like, automated church bells.
If we're talking like, because I'm thinking of like Silent Hill sets like a really good like mood and like it creates, even though some of the games got not so great, it creates a really good like world and everything. I think it's up front here. I'm surprised. I actually really like the comic itself. I'm surprised that like Walking Dead never had like a real good Walking Dead game that wasn't just a shameless cash-in of Survival Instinct. Like a big one where I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna enjoy about that Days Gone game. It just seems like it. So, meet
What?
Dahlia Gillespie.
Oh, what the world?
I bet she's evil.
She's great.
She seems
She's
evil.
just fantastic.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was
nice
foretold by Gyromancy.
Gyromancy.
Alright, you're gonna have
What
to
are you
explain
talking
that.
What the ring is
I
gyro?
knew you'd
I'll answer any questions at the end of this cutscene.
right?
The girl. My
The
daughter?
girl?
At that point, I'd already be
Sure.
strangling her. Like,
Yeah.
give her to me now.
You know something. Tell me.
Slow walk.
Stay back.
Or what?
Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random.
What?
You must
Gun up.
follow the path.
Filled with
The
bullets.
path of the hermit concealed by flowers.
All right, lady, where's my damn daughter? Just now. Just where's my daughter?
What are you talking about?
Flower.
Here, the flowers, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness
Uh-huh.
and counteract the wrath of the underworld.
Okay.
These will help.
Your hand just clipped through that.
There's something wrong with you.
The hospital
You're becoming transparent.
is too late.
This game does a really good job of pretty obviously telling you what you're supposed to do, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Wait!
But
Don't
also doesn't
open
tell
that
you
door.
why.
No. So she goes, this Floros, and you're like, well, it's pretty important. So it's very important to note that the Floros is the first item you pick up, and then you see this key, which is necessary to get to the, whatchamacallit,
Hey.
to the hospital. I'm just gonna check up here. I kind of remember there being. Oh, it's just a save pad.
Okay, this is stupid.
I'm gonna save when we get to the next major part.
And before death.
I'm gonna try
If you die-
to do 3 saves in this game.
If
No,
you die, you'll be like, well, I'll do it off camera.
2. Then I will. Then I'll just say because the good news is I've gotten far enough that I'm like, if I died instantly right now, I'd be like, well, I can start here next time. Great.
From a save.
From a save. Woohoo! Save, Joe. Wasn't.
Lost.
So you guys confused about the story at this point? I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
simple.
okay, so
No, it's fine.
what's gyromancy?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I've beaten this game like 15 times. I have no idea what
it's pronounced
gyromancy is.
Heromancy is making the.
She doesn't say that.
She also pronounced it wrong.
Oh, that's right.
She pronounces the Americanized way.
So after you beat the game
About
and
to see
with a
sauce.
certain ranking, you get that rock drill and like you'll have the gas for it and you'll be able to use it and it can like kill any enemy really quickly and it's just a fun just silly item to use. So this is a nice thing. A map. I mean, that's nice, right?
You already have them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Jesus. Oh, Ampule.
Nah.
Oh. Looks like it.
I
Doesn't
know,
it?
right?
It actually sort of does.
It really does. So we're going to use... This is one of the situations where you have to use the key. Even if you walked up to it and pressed X, it would be like...
Is this like the great philosophical question or whatever? Where the drawbridge is falling and the guy's son is gonna get crushed, but then people are gonna die if he doesn't stop the bridge.
Don't you mean the train one?
That's another one. There's a drawbridge version where it's like the person's son or the ship crashes into the bridge.
Love that sound effect.
Yep. This does such a... And, like, sometimes it's so random. Like, I'm not at a part where there's, like, a ton of crazy enemies. And yet you're just, like, so afraid.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
So we're going to do one more very minor thing, which is, if possible, I would like to stop at that police station. I think there's a couple items in there. And you take them when you can get them. Yeah, it's funny, because there's a set amount of items, obviously, and it tells you at the end, like, how many you pick up, and, like, I can't imagine being able to find all of them.
Do they do 100% runs of this? That'd be pretty funny.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, say hello to the harder enemies.
Oh, gosh! What?
I am an ape.
They're apes, and they follow you for effing ever, and if they get you, they jump on
gosh.
you.
Oh.
It's just great. So there's stuff somewhere. Well, I mean, they're bullets. I'll take them. I did not get hit to come in, so it's alright with me. We will be needing a lot of bullets for the next part.
Yoink.
Yoinkenstein! I actually think I missed this the first time, so fantastic.
Can you go behind the counter?
I'm going here, though. Yeah. Oh, there's another. Sometimes these items really blend in. I guess that would be...
Oh!
Dude,
Oh!
I missed that the first time. Wait. Oh, never mind. Rip that
Officer.
guy.
Hey.
Hey, whoa! What are you
what?
doing?
There's a shotgun shell.
Oh. Wow. Thank you. Alright,
That's what we
so...
thought you were reacting to. You were reacting to the memo.
I thought it was a first aid kit.
Oh. You can't go.
Please don't
behind
be right there.
the
Please don't be right there. Please don't be right there. Please don't be right there.
It was right there.
He's right there. Oh, ha! He was like, so long! My jimmies are rustled.
I hate those things, especially when you face them in Dark Silent Hill. And in Dark Silent Hill, like, every single place is blocked off. Like, it's just constantly blocked off, so you're like... Wait, did I actually get down there already? No. Kuntz! I don't know if there's a King Street. There probably is.
It would be pretty bad if they have a Dean Koontz Street, but not a Stephen King Street.
I hate this part. Because there's
Hey!
there's two dogs in a small, tiny area.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll call it a part.
Sure.
So
that was a.
this is a great part.
shot.
This is a great part to end because if you guys heard, there was just a gunshot.
Yeah.
Oh, I really hope I have a spot on this.
Oh yeah, I had to make a new file.
Okay, great. Hey, we did that in 44 minutes. That would have been more like 30 minutes without the cutscene. So that's awesome. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. We're gonna do the hospital.
Oh.
And for anyone curious, this is going to be a 3-parter. We're going to do the hospital and another part, and then we're going to end it the 3rd time. See ya!